If it's an ace, say lower. If it's a deuce, say higher. If it's an 8, say either. On Card Sharks, with the star of Card Sharks, Justin 27 1995. Here we go. There we go. Sorry about that. Welcome to episode 2 of Card Sharks, guys.
Hello, YouTube.
Yep, this is my second episode of the show, and I'm delighted to welcome back our returning champion with $5,000, Rodney1279. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing fine.
And his challenger is Brandon91274.
Hello, how are you doing today, Justin?
Fine. Today's my 2-year anniversary on YouTube.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Congratulations, Justin.
Thank you. And Rodney?
Yes, sir.
If I remember correctly, your 7-year anniversary of getting married is tomorrow, right?
That is right.
So do you plan to spend any anniversary? You plan to spend any of the money you're winning with today on your anniversaries?
Yep. A good portion of it is going to go to my wife.
Okay. Anyway, let's see how much more you can add to this total of $5,000. As y'all know, you must call high-low on each of the cards, but to do so, you must win a high-low toss-up question first. We added some jokers in the deck as well, so if you get those and you win the match, you're going to get $1,000 for each joker you pick up, and there's, I think, 3 of them.
That's correct.
Alright, so now here we go with the first game. And the first question goes to the champion, and this always goes to the champion. And in this case, it's Rodney1279.
Okay.
Here's the first question of episode 2. We found 100 married women who have a full-time job and asked them, have you ever told your husband you were working late when you were really out with the girls? How many women said they have?
Well, that's a good question, Justin. I think every woman has done that. I don't know why, I don't know how, don't ask the question. But I think every woman has done that. And because I think every woman has done that, I'm going to make it a high number. 65.
65 out of 100 married women said they were really out with their girls when they told their husband they were going to work late. Brandon, is that higher or lower?
Well, I believe that, the married women say, I think it's lower.
So you're thinking it's lower than 65, I think Rodney said?
Yes, lower.
Okay, let's find out what the answer is. The actual number of women who were out with their girls when they told their husband they were working late is 40. So Brandon, you get control of the cards.
Oh, good job, Brandon.
Thank you, Rodney.
And here is your first card, Brandon. You can play it or change it if you want to. It is a 7.
I might change it.
When you win the question, you can change the cards. But you gotta play this one, though. It's another 7.
Well, let's go higher.
Higher than a 7. It's an ace. ACE.
Lower.
Lower than the ace. A 2.
Higher.
Higher than a 2. A 5.
Higher.
For the first game of the match, higher than a 5. Oh no, it's a 4.
Oh, sorry.
I thought for sure you're going to have that. Well, that gives a break for Rodney, but you must play this card, Rodney, and do not win the question. It's a jack.
Lower.
Going lower than a jack, it's a 7.
And I'm going to freeze right there.
What do I use? what should I use the freeze markers? Okay, so you freeze now, that's 7. I'll just try to remember it, okay? Now, we're gonna set the cards back for Brandon. And Brandon, the next question goes to you. We found 100 kids who come from a family with at least 10 children. And we asked them, if you... They made a mistake. If you would... No, wait, no, they didn't. If you could, would you like to be an only child? How many kids from large families of 10 said they would love to be an only child?
Well, if they would be the only child with their 10 children, I think I'd go with the middle. I'll say 50.
50 of them said that. Rodney, higher or lower than 50?
Wow. 50 is actually a good answer. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and go a little lower on that.
Going lower than 50. The actual number of children who come from large families of 10 that said they would love to be an only child is... How ironic, it's 10!
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
A lot lower.
Yeah. Okay, Rodney, you have your 7. Do you want to play it or change it?
10 to 7 down to hell. Yeah.
When you win the question, you can change the base card. I think we picked up our toll. But you must play this base card. It's a jack.
These jacks love me today.
Yeah.
Lower than the jack.
Lower than a jack, it's a 4.
Higher.
Higher than a 4, it's an 8. 7 plus 1.
Oh, I'm a freeze. Free.
Freezing on the 8. I do not blame you there. Ronnie, the next question goes to you. Ronnie, we asked 100 married men. Have you ever packed up and gone home to your mother? How many married men said they have and they made a typo?
Okay, how many married men, 100 married men pack up and went home to their mother?
Yeah.
If they're married, so why the hell would they go home to their mother?
Probably because their wife sent them there.
Right? Or they could be separated. That's a low number. I'm going to say 20.
20 out of 100 men are said they're living with their mother. Excuse me. Brandon, higher or lower than that?
Well, they picked the mayor, but I don't know, a little bit higher.
Going higher than 20, was it, Rodney?
Yep.
Okay, the actual number of married men who are currently living with their mother is... Only 1!
Right. Yes. Because married people don't live with their mothers.
That's true. Alright, Rodney, you have the 8. Play it or change it.
Let's change that 8.
Gotta play this one. Oh, it's a 9.
That's okay. You know what? I'm trying to figure out something.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to go lower.
For the first game of the match, lower than a 9. Oh no, another 9. It's a push.
Oh, I wasn't good either way. Okay.
Okay, Brandon, you must play the 7.
Let's go higher.
Higher than a 7, it's an ace.
Whoa!
Lower than the ace, a 10.
I'll go for the odds, say lower.
Lower than a 10, oh no, a queen.
Wow. Brandon had a chance a couple of times.
Yeah. And it pulled up. It sucked.
Yeah, this is the third. Wait a second. Is this the third question or is this the fourth one?
No, the fourth question.
Should be the final question, I think.
Okay, this is the fourth and final question, so someone must win in this play of the cards. Brandon, this one's for you.
Alright.
Wait. Come come on, camera, stand there. Okay, Brandon, we asked 100 people. Do you think some people have the ability to communicate with their afterlife? How many people said yes?
I think that they do this, but I'll go with, like, a real low number. I'll say 30.
Going to 30. Rodney, higher or lower than 30?
You know what? It is a low number, but I think it's even lower than 30. Because, I mean, there's not that many people that can do that type of thing, that can communicate with the afterlife. So, or communicate with the dead. So it's a very low number. It's lower than 30.
The actual number of people who said that they can communicate with the afterlife is... It's 11, so it goes to Rodney. Now, here's the situation. Rodney, you have a base card of a 9, and you only have 1 card to turn over. Brandon, with the base card of a 7, needs all 4 cards to turn over. Now, if you choose to play it, you can change the 9, but if you make a mistake, Brandon gets the first game. Or you can pass it to Brandon, hope that he goofs up. If he does, then you win the first game, Rodney. What do you want to do?
I think Brandon should play his card.
Alright, let me... Okay, Brandon, call it right. You must be right on every card if you want to get the first game. Higher or lower than the 7?
Let's go higher.
Higher than a 7? Oh no, it's a 5, so Rodney gets the first game.
Woo!
So Rodney takes game 1, and when we come back, we're gonna see what happens in round 2. So stay around.